as you head out through the back to your tour bus, there's dozens of tour buses back here. This competition, it got whittled down from 20, I don't know, some ridiculous number of thousands of contestants into the ones that they thought could be turned into boy bands, and then you were assembled into groups, like your group, given a name, given a manager. Either if they thought you had enough potential, they gave you one of the higher up managers at Big E Entertainment. If they're like, oh, you guys seem like a couple of troublemakers, I don't know, then you get somebody like Don Mallard, who maybe messed up once or twice, or 3 times, 3 years in a row.
I can't get any trust capital if they keep giving me these problem cases.
And so now you guys have been whittled down, but you're in the competition. It's a cut to 4.
Me, right?
There's only going to be 4 bands at the end of this. There's about 20. Okay. There's 25 right now. Okay. There's only going to be 4 when you get all the way to the end, and those 4 will duke it out on the main stage.
On my back.
For the Muse Idol, that contract.
You're like, it's just only down
a whole year.
Yeah, that's what I
just pushing you as the next big thing.
Do the more seasoned band members realize that Mallard is a death sentence?
Well,
I do.
I don't really see it as a death sentence. To be honest with you, it just means it's a incentive, right? You get me, and they're like, we better try a little harder,
right,
to get out of this pit we found ourselves.
I want to say,
this duck pit.
Yes. Look at that.
So yes, they.
Ooh, do we call you Ducky?
No. You call me Mr. Mallard.
Like an NCIS.
It's not any better.
So of the there are, let's say there are, of the 25 teams, 10 of the teams are managed by Big E Entertainment. Don's probably 7th in the hierarchy.
It could be worse.
Okay, that's not bad at all. In a universe of 200 boy bands.
There are 3 people who are, there's 2 people who just joined up this year, and 1 guy who last year his band didn't even make it all the way to the finals.
Ooh.
Not even to this cut part. His group,
that means he's improved.
They fell apart, just terrible.
Could we say that he's actually worked with me before?
Yeah. All right.
I think that makes sense.
Johnny's been around the block a few times.
Johnny, would you mind writing your name on the other side of the card as well, so I can remember it? All right, here we go. So, as you guys walk up to your tour bus, you are greeted by.
You remind me.
So, you have. Don gets 1 security guard. That's how important they've decided. That's the least you can get. You get 1 security guard if you're near the bottom. If you have more, then the fans think that the band's more likely to win, so they have to put more security guards in the band. But you guys have Thomas Sharp. He's in his 50s, and
so elderly.
Yes.
Even more elderly than Don Mallard.
Officially over the established age range.
He is a lich king.
So you have Thomas Sharp. Now he's a little overweight, and he calls everybody boss man, no matter who you are. But
ooh, old school.
And when you first met him, Don, you've worked with him 1 or 2 times before. He really just doesn't look like the type of guy who'd be any use anywhere. But he has experience, so he might actually be one of the better security guards in Big E Entertainment. However, just sometimes he doesn't make friends.
Does he have a gun? Does he have a laser pistol?
Guns? Yeah, he's got a gun. Well,
it's like a bullet, gunpowder and bullet gun.
It is a gunpowder and bullet gun.
All right.
Yep.
Hey man, if this future dystopia doesn't have guns, you're doing something wrong.
I just want to know what the established, metric is.
Can they also give us a Glock that we share amongst ourselves?
No. What a liability.
Communal Glock.
And not like a danger liability, more of a liability
a
that the media might pick
I
up
booked
on
the
it
gun
in the
for
wrong
this
ways. That's not the sort of thing.
Period of time.
We're trying. That's not what we're trying to
wanna
sell
trade?
here.
Sterling, they definitely confiscated my Glock before I got on.
It's like a free little armory.
Yeah.
Oh no!
This was at the very beginning when you were in the individuals.
No, I definitely walked in with it thinking that was an okay thing.
During the course of the conversation, every time you're searched, you always have another Glock.
Damn it!
All right,
that just makes sense.
as you walk out, Thomas says, Oh, hey, boss man. Ready to roll?
How's it going, Thomas?
Ready? Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
get this show on the road.
Are we good? You do a perimeter check and everything? The bus is clear? We don't have any bugs or anything?
I've been with the bus the whole time, boss man. I mean,
cool.
nobody's
We gotta keep these kids safe, okay?
Gosh,
You
Mr. Mallard, do you think that's really a...
This isn't my first rodeo, you know.
Yeah, no, I
You
figured.
call this dangerous? This is the
Does
good part of
Does he
town.
get mad when people call him Tom?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
He wouldn't show
No,
it.
he doesn't. He actually, you can call him anything.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, he calls everyone boss man. He expects the same. You could call him not his right name, and he'll answer to it.
Look, Tom, as long as you think it's safe, so I can know my clients are going to be safe.
Oh yeah, his bus is completely safe. Yeah,
Alright.
we're ready to go.
No, we're not
Okay,
nearly
danger?
popular enough to
No,
be in danger.
no, not at all. No, we're not in danger. It's just, fans. You know how it is. Or is this?
Yeah,
I
they
forget,
get a little
Is this Ian's
crazy.
first time around the block?
Yep, he's never come to
okay.
anything like this before.
No, but you'll find once you get to this level of fame that people start to act a little weird.
I just start laughing.
People start to act a little weird around you, so we just make sure to cover all our bases.
I'm sorry.
We're looking out for you.
There's no one here.
We're looking out
Gosh,
for you.
aren't they just excited about the music?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, gosh, Tom, just
Gosh.
thank you so much for helping us.
Yeah,
Oh,
really
yeah,
appreciate
sure,
it.
yeah.
sure.
Thank
Tom,
you.
guys. Yeah, Tom's doing a great job. Great job.
All
Thanks,
right,
Tom.
everybody. Greg's on the bus. We'll get rolling. Everybody, just take a seat anywhere.
Jeez,
I don't know
John.
why they get us this big old bus every time. Every year, it's a big old bus. You don't need all that space.
How big
Take a
is it?
seat anywhere.
Boys
Like,
like
like
to
a
stress-
school bus? Or like
No,
a half
it's
bus?
a tour bus.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like a
yeah.
Greyhound bus.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it has all these seats, and you're gonna use 6 of them.
I sit in an
So-
entire row.
Or I guess 7.
So Don's up in the front, like checking over the map with the bus driver, like getting
Okay.
the route secure.
Greg's just like, you know, I drive the same route like.
I look
every
for a
year."
mini bar.
I
Every
know.
year it's the same
Yeah,
route.
I understand, Greg.
Like, I mean, okay, this one's a little bit further out than last year's, but that's not my fault, you know. So
All right.
Is there a mini bar?
there's not a mini bar.
We're like 19.
If Dawn had been farther up the numbers, there would be
Oh.
a mini bar on the bus, but yeah, you guys would have like a band tour bus
I
instead
pull-
of like a Greyhound.
I pull an orange bottle out of my coat and uncork it and put 2 pills out and go, here, Johnny, take these. Okay, we're good to go.
I've gotten so good at taking pills, I don't even need liquid.
I don't even. Okay.
This makes me very nervous because Mom warned me that this was the kind of thing that happened if I came to this planet for this kind of thing.
So
Alright.
what are those?
If I notice Ian looking nervous, like I'll lean down when Johnny's out of earshot and go, they're just sugar pills. It's fine.
I think they're painkillers. When I was in
You're
my
addicted to placebo painkillers.
Yes.
See, that is what you don't want to end up.
I love this character.
I'm sure
no,
I won't.
no. In my early days, like when I was still like a young, fresh boy band boy, I was in a similar competition and I had a fall from the stage and I twisted my back, and so like I've been like going through my whole career of like with like this chronic back pain since I was like probably like 19.
Opiates. You should come to my planet. We can fix those.
Oh, I
things
didn't
there.
tell you all that.
Oh,
No one knows my age.
It's
I'm explaining this to all of you.
cancer.
Okay.
all right.
So Greg pulls out. And he
Ian's
gets in
14,
line,
by the
and
way. So it's
It's
like-
sort of. You notice that Big E has a lot of pull. Like the government is actually just the Perfect World Corporation that. So, and Big E makes a lot of money, and therefore they can pull some strings with the government. So all of the tour buses like have like a blocked off route to the freeway and everything. So you hop on or the inner city freeway. So you go through that, and you guys watch as like buses pull off at earlier exits, and you think about how nice it would be to be in a bus with a mini bar, but keep going and finally you pull off, and now you're sort of in you notice that the perfect world starts to kick out in this area you've driven into. It's mostly just like gray buildings that the paint hasn't been kept up on, so
No,
instead
do we
of
see
having
homeless
like
people?
what was that?
Do we see homeless people?
No, you don't see that many people out on the streets.
They're censored.
Yeah, most people are just walking.
They're just trash bags. Like every now and then the trash bag like rolls over and moves.
This is a tumbleweed, and you're like, wait a minute, that's too big.
So I want to go around.
A lot of empty lots.
I want to on the bus.
Oh,
while we're
okay.
I want to go around to every member and take selfies and post them to all the various social medias. That are going on right now.
And by the way, I go straight to the back of the bus, like where there's like 3 seats next to the bathroom, and I sprawl over all of them looking cool with my feet up because I'm the bad boy.
Okay, you put all the backs down.
And that's what they do.
You made like this whole bed thing, and
I'm not like laying down like cool like this.
I was
My feet up, yeah.
I was going to go back there because Mom always says to sit close to the bathroom. But when I see him there, I'm going to I'm going to make 2 chair spaces away because he's scary. Like I'm going to sit like on the other side. Like
if you're like me, you have to go back in 30 minutes.
Because I want to be close to the bathroom, but not so close that he might pay attention to me and maybe shoot me.
Ian, we're in this together. You can sit closer. It's okay. But this is my space.
I don't know,
So,
Ian. You might catch
Greg
a
pulls
disease.
into a
Oh, that's right. Mom did say that.
next
Some
to
of
a
these people
large
with their drugs
warehouse.
and their diseases.
It's not drugs where he got his diseases.
Oh,
You talking about diseases?
Do you have a lot of
Johnny?
diseases on your planet?
Hey! Let's look. We got a long ride. All right. Let's just
Come
settle
on,
down.
guys. We're here to work together. We're gonna win this, but we need to stay positive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody stay positive. He takes another hit from the flash.
I know one person over here who's positive.
okay. So Greg pulls into this wide open cement parking
Just
lot.
from the streets.
AIDS humor.
Weeds crawling up to the
Oh, it could be
pavement.
positive for anything. Gonorrhea,
Oh,
chlamydia, anything.
Fun.
Big old warehouse. Warehouse is also not perfect worlded.
How old are you?
There's an empty
Okay.
lot next
You
door.
could,
It's just
definitely.
all grass, just weeds and stuff.
Oh,
nobody wants this. I mean, and nobody wants any of these plots because it's out in the wherever. But Big E uses it because you need these really big warehouses in order to do the really quality, uninterrupted, perfect world film takes. So as Thomas gets out of the van first, and you guys are all start to get up and file your way to the front. But as you reach the front, he like puts up a hand for a moment, and then he's staring out off towards the grass field, and he says, "Hey Don, boss man Don,
What?
Just give me a second. Somebody out in this field here."
I'll like go over to Thomas, and get like close to him where the boys can't hear, and be like,
Yeah.
"What's going on, Tom?"
I don't know. It's some guy's trespassing. This is Biggie Entertainment. I'm gonna go. Who is that? We should be able to figure this out. We've got this is our jurisdiction. One sec. Let me get his details.
We're at the venue, right? Like we're at the warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're at the warehouse. There's somebody. Now that he points it out to you, you can see there's somebody like standing in the field, like down the way. He's like,
What
the? I can't get this guy's info.
is like a? What do you mean you can't get his info?
I can't get his info. It won't give it to me.
We would still
It's
be on the
just
bus,
blocked.
right?
Yeah, you're still on the
Okay.
bus. Hey kids, don't worry about it. We'll be just a second. I'm gonna go chase him off.
Cool, boss man.
Guys, we should get
Alright.
a group photo together.
With
So
the guy?
as you're
No,
looking at
That's
this
what's
guy,
gonna
you
happen
can
in the
see
music
that
video.
they're wearing a
JP.
mask, which is weird because I mean it's the perfect world, right? You shouldn't be able to wear a mask if your data's tied in. So, but yeah, I'll draw that mask out. He goes. Well, let's just do this. 1 second. It looks like this.
I'm gonna pop over to the side of the van
This
where I
has a
can
smaller
see
one.
out the window to see what's going on.
yeah.
Oh, it's this, huh?
Is it Kirby?
No.
No and mo.
No.
And,
I like it.
It's a kawaii face.
No mo. Hey.
It's not the. All right.
All right. Anyway, so Thomas jumps out and he goes trotting out across the field.
I'd
As he
trust the
starts
person
running
with that
across
face.
the field, the person notices that somebody's coming after them, and they like turn and they just sort of walk off. And they're far enough away that by the time Thomas gets out to where they were, they've just disappeared in the buildings. And Thomas comes back. He's like, oh man, didn't think I'd have to go running this early in the morning. All right, they're gone. Crazy fans.
Let's get off the bus, everybody.
And that's why you don't wander off alone. You hear?
Yeah.
Crazy fans. They'll do anything. You know, they don't even. You're not even famous yet.
I was on my own for 2 years before this.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
All right,
guys.
Boss man.
You can handle yourself. I'm sure.
Hey.
All right.
Let's get off the bus. Let's get everybody into the warehouse. Okay. Let's single file.
Yeah, let's get
going.
the shoot going.
Yeah. Let's go make history.
Okay.
Or whatever.
So you walk up. There's a little call button on the side of the warehouse. You hit it, and you hear Richie's voice on the other end.
Richie.
Hey, it's Richie. What's up?
Richie, can you? It's Don. Can you open the door?
Oh yeah, dude, I'll put you in.
Thanks,
Door
Richie.
opens.
No problem.
All right.
You gotta,
So as you walk
pull
in-
on it first.
This door is actually pretty nice, and when it opens up, you can see that the inside of the warehouse is just perfect worlded out. It looks sort of like you're in a
Is there like a
giant ballroom at the moment. You can see that there's a. You can see Richie's walking up. He's got a couple of drones falling behind him, and he's got his larger perfect world camera and stuff. And then you have so he's coming up, and then you have you see a middle-aged.
Careful with those H's.
Yeah, let's
It's not so easy, is it? No.
No, it's
So
actually
you see,
not that
you
bad.
see a blonde woman who's looks to be late
Middle-aged.
30s, and she looks like she is a ballerina, and she is pirouetting in the ballroom. In the
Is
ballroom.
she real?
She must be the choreographer.
Is she Russian?
I mean, you don't know, but you would know that Perfect World doesn't allow you to make fake people.
I yell at her, "Are you real?"
She stops. Of course, Francesca is most real.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
And
She's
she
real.
goes walking up to you.
Oh no, I wasn't
so
looking for a
elegant.
conversation. Sorry.
I walked
She
up
is
to her.
very elegant. Francesca is your choreography master.
Oh, okay.
We
Wait, is
haven't
this
worked
her
with her
talking?
before.
She always refers to herself in the third person?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I may have worked with
Yeah.
her. Wait, are you asking me that?
Oh, yeah. So you may have worked with her before, but she wasn't your main choreography
I
person
wouldn't have
over the
remembered.
last 3 months.
I would never remember.
Francesca's here
I
is one
don't.
of
I try not to.
Francesca
Are you
here is
saying
one
this
of
to her?
No.
Francesca
Okay.
here is one of the best in the business, guys. Like, just learn from her. She'll teach you how to do the moves you need to do to look good, like real good.
Oh, I'm sure.
So we have to learn ballet.
Yeah.
No, not ballet. What, right? Francesca's not ballet. It's kind of up to her.
Everything. Francesca knows everything.
Yeah, she knows everything. See?
Francesca has mastered everything.
That's amazing.
Why are you in a boy band?
How much
She's
more
not
does
a boy.
Francesca make
Francesca
than you,
was
Don?
in an idol band for many years of her youth, but
No. Look, just go listen to the
unfortunately, there are
choreo.
some things the perfect world
Uh-huh.
cannot cover, such as injuries. But what Francesca has is enough to teach all of you to be the best. Yeah, she busts out a couple moves just to demonstrate. Very quick, very, very light on her feet.
Well, I'm sold. Bravo!
Yeah.
Okay.
I give a cool.
Dawn, you guys are here to make a music video.
Yeah, you guys ready
Time to
for
make a
the
music
magic
video.
happen?
Oh yeah. So Richie, we're gonna get right into it. So at this point,
Richie.
we're actually making a music video.
Hey, Richie!
So we're gonna step out into the meta for a second, guys. We're gonna make a music video,
Danko.
and for that we need a song. We need music. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
I'm not a music writer, but I did write
a composer.
3 choruses to 3 different songs, and we'll just
All you
make
need is a chorus.
all you need is a
Yeah.
chorus.
All he needs a chorus.
That's one of the songs. Check code. All you need is.
That would be a great
All
one.
you need is a chorus.
Okay.
That sounds like straight out.
I'm going to flat read these because as
It does.
with
It
all
is all
great boy band
together.
songs, they can be put into any type of theme. I mean, you could sing them as a rap, you could sing them as a heavy metal group, you could sing them
I would
as
probably
the tune of Gilligan's Island.
yes, you could do your classic Backstreet Boys
Because I'm a bad
crooning,
boy.
or you could break it down.
We
Okay.
really should have repackaged the Gilligan Island song.
That'd be pretty funny. Okay, are you guys ready? We're gonna take a vote after this.
All right.
Dawn breaks tiebreak. Dawn is the tiebreaker.
I'm okay
Here
with
we
that.
go. Here we go.
There
First,
can't be possible ties. There are only 5 of
There's
us.
3 songs
three
though.
songs.
I really want to hear this.
Oh, there's
2,
still
2, 1.
This is gonna be good.
No, I guess that's possible.
I'm ready for this.
well, I mean, he's voting as well.
Right.
Dawn
my
is
vote
voting
carries
as
more
well.
weight,
Yes.
but I vote anyway.
If you
okay.
tie with him, then.
Tell us.
If there's a tie, your vote counts for 2.
All right, yeah. So the first song's name is Black Hole Baby. The second song. No, please laugh.
I'm sorry.
These are meant to entertain.
I'm sorry.
We are here to entertain you.
Baby,
the second
from a
song
black hole.
Is Your Love Is Hydrogen, and the third song's name is Golden Chains. So
Wait, if your love is hydrogen, that means it's the most common thing in the universe. So, is it really that special that you love me?
But
This
there's
is
so
a
much
jet-
of it.
this
It's
is
for
a jet
everybody.
fuel conceit.
Their love is like their love
I
is
wanna
like
hear these
everywhere.
choruses.
Okay.
I want to hear these choruses.
Okay, here we go.
This is the best.
Here's the chorus to Black Hole Baby. Black Hole Baby, could you give me a sign if you can see that my love is shining? Because you're always on my mind, but now I'm past the event horizon.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Which is
Too
why he
good.
can't see her love.
Will we
He's sucked into the black hole.
Are we going to actually
Each video
sing?
is just scenes
No.
What was
and
that?
recreations
No.
of the
Are we
movie.
going to actually
I've
sing?
No.
We might.
I vote that we actually sing.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Because baby, where we're going, we don't need eyes to see.
Event Horizon the musical.
that our love
That
is
could
real.
be an intro.
God,
Like
my love for you.
All I
Is
wrote
as
was the
real
chorus,
as
so
my
we'll have
pain.
to. We might come up with,
It
with
is
the different
eternal.
parts. Okay, so the chorus to
never
Your Love
ends.
Is Hydrogen is Your love is hydrogen filling up my heart.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Your love is hydrogen filling my heart. One kiss is all it takes to start. So fill her up and let's be on our way. Blasting into a new day. Blasting into a new day.
I don't know if I can say that one.
Okay.
Gold chains.
Ryan, I don't know if you'll be able to handle gold chains.
Oh,
Oh, I'm ready.
lay it on
Here we
me.
go.
it.
Golden chains. A golden choker is still a collar. You give it a tug and it makes me all.
Oh!
You've got me by the throat. You've always loved to gloat. Makes me wonder why I bother.
Oh, it's the dark, sexy song.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so, you know, you have to imagine, like, you're doing,
More
like, the
toxic daddy
choreography.
culture.
And when I was imagining Golden Chains, it was like some of
Centuries in
this.
the future, everyone
some
still
of
loves
this,
this.
You know?
This is my impression of Alyssa Edwards. I'm shocked.
I don't even know why you're bothering with this game. Sterling and Will should have just gotten together and
Oh
done
my
like
Done a bit for the camera.
I know, right?
I mean,
That was brilliant.
Oh my
enough votes, we might turn this into real song, folks. I don't
Forget
know.
about writing a novel.
Enough
When I win the
votes on
lottery,
YouTube?
you and I are
If we
going
get-
to
if we get a
business and
1,000
creating a boy
subscribers
band.
from this video.
You're just gonna be a lyricist.
We're just like, I guess we have to make the music video now. Okay,
You
so-
did make a boy band
You
RPG,
can't escape
and we're
it.
not putting music.
What did you put? What was written on this piece of paper? Ryan just ran up and handed Will a piece of paper. She's written toxic daddy culture on this piece of torn paper.
It's so pervasive.
It's so true.
It's very pervasive.